Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Health Made Easy. I'm your host, Dr. Jason Jones. And before we get into today's podcast, as you know, I don't run ads on here. I never ask for anything. I don't sell anything on this podcast. And the only one ask I would have is for you to share this with someone that you know that it could actually help. And just kind of, it's like 2 taps of the thumb to be able to share this in via text, via email, or something like that. And certainly if you want to give us a rating and review on the podcast player that you listen to, we would absolutely love that, and we would thank you for it. Now, we're going to get back into de-stressing. Today, what we're going to talk about is how breathing can quiet the mind. Now, this may be new to you, but this has been talked about ad nauseum in the natural healthcare world for a very, very long time. Breath work, you probably heard that term before. Maybe Wim Hof breathing, there's Tumo breathing, all kinds of breathing like that. But today what we're going to talk about is the fact that breathing is an automatic process that we all do without thinking about it. On an average week, we're going to take 20,000 breaths per day. And breathing is such an essential process in life that, people die within minutes, if it stops. So your respiration system and the body cells utilize oxygen you breathe in, and in return create waste in the form of carbon dioxide as you breathe out. Now, although breathing takes a subconscious effort, the question is, did you know that you can pay more attention to how you breathe and significantly impact your stress level? You indeed have the power to change your breathing to relax your brain deliberately. Breath control dramatically helps you manage stress by promoting brain relaxation. So you probably have realized that your breathing patterns change whenever you are stressed or you're anxious. The breathing tends to be irregular. It tends to be shallow. Your chest activity can also expand or contract so much, making it hard to get adequate air in, disrupting the balance of gases in the body. Ideally, shallow over-breathing can prolong the feelings of anxiety by making the physical symptoms of stress worse. It is essential to control your breathing to help improve some of those symptoms. So I'll give you an example. Most people are chest breathers. They don't move their diaphragm and take big, deep belly breaths, which don't allow the diaphragm to go deep, doesn't allow air to get really deep into the lungs, which would allow you to become more relaxed. We just take really short breaths. We don't get a lot of oxygen to the tissues, which stresses the body more, and round we go. Now, how can breathing quiet the mind? So, have you heard people advise you to take a deep breath whenever you're stressed? Of course you have. Okay, you've probably seen children huff and puff after they've been irritated or become anxious about something. It's not just some myth. Deep breathing is a practice that enables more air to flow into the body and significantly help calm your nerves, reduce anxiety, and reduce stress. The process also helps improve your attention span and also lower your pain levels. Ideally, breathing is a vital part of your body's stress response. Purposeful deep breathing helps calm your body down when stressed or anxious. You could literally be working on how to exactly deep breathe to relieve stress. But don't worry, I'm going to give you a quick review on this thing, okay? So you probably have heard of the autonomic nervous system from your biology classes, and we covered that in our last podcast, which controls the involuntary functions like heart rate and digestion in your body. But the autonomic nervous system is split into 2 parts. You have the sympathetic nervous system, which controls your fight or flight response. Then you have the parasympathetic nervous system that controls your rest and relax response. Though the 2 systems are always active, deep breathing significantly helps calm your sympathetic nervous system down, reducing feelings of stress and anxiety. Shifting your breathing into a more modulated, slow, relaxed pattern helps to turn the volume down on the sympathetic nervous system, therefore activating the parasympathetic nervous system. So whenever you're under stress, consider taking a deep breath by involving slower, longer breaths from your stomach to help trigger the relaxation response. You don't need fancy breathing. Those things are great. Don't get me wrong. I do them. I think you should do them. I think you should learn them. But if you don't want to do all of that, Just slow your breathing down and breathe deeper and slower for a longer period of time. You need to always focus on your breath when stressed to help counter those short, rapid breaths that your body tends to default to when you're stressed or anxious. People taking deep breaths by focusing on breathing from their stomach each time and expanding the belly out every time you inhale, that ensures that each inhalation and exhalation involves longer breaths. After some time, you will start to notice that your body will start to feel more relaxed, and it won't really take that long, quite frankly. You can probably do 10 to 20 to 30 cycles of that breath, and you'll feel yourself calming down, but you'll also feel your mind calming down as well. So I hope this helped you out. This is Dr. Jason Jones. We'll see you guys on the next podcast, and then get some deep breaths in between now and the next time we chat. See you guys later. Bye-bye.